Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, which name is Analytics Pro. Here under this playlist guys, we are going to cover interview scenarios and real-time business problems and their solutions. In the previous tutorial guys, we have covered how manager can see other people's data without row-level security. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will talk about one more problem statement and their solution. So our today's problem statement is that how we guys can analyze repeat customers in our order table, and we will learn multiple ways to analyze repeat customers. So let's start our class with introduction. And now guys, let's jump into this Power BI desktop screen. So here we guys have entered in Power BI desktop. And now guys, firstly let's look at the data set. So here under this table guys, we have taken only few records so that you guys can easily understand this DEX queries, that how we guys can find repeat customers. So first of all guys, let's understand that what are our repeat customers here. So if I talk about this customer ID C001, his name is Rahul. So Rahul has made the order in January 1, 2025, which amount is 500. So let's check whether he placed another order or if he returned in the previous one. So let's go row by row. So firstly they have ordered on January 1, 2025. After that they have again ordered on January 5, 2025. That means Rahul is a repeat customer. And if you check another record guys, so he again come back here in January 21, 2025. So the total entries of Rahul are 3 because this is a repeating customer. Similar way, let's check another record. So let's talk about this C002 whose customer name is Priya. So firstly Priya made the order on January 2nd, 2025. And now let's check, is she our returning customer or not? If I go here guys, so I can clearly see Priya again made the order on January 12, 2025. That means she is also our repeating customer. Similar way, they have made one more order on January 22, 2025. So Priya is also a repeating customer. And now let's talk about this Amit. So here you can see Amit is also a repeating customer. And now let's talk about two more records. If I talk about this Neha guys, which is customer ID C004, so Neha is not repeating here. They have only made one order on 8th January 2025. After that, I can't see any entry of Neha. Similar way, if I talk about this Rohan guys, so Rohan is also a unique customer. He has not made the order after 21 January. You can't see any duplicate record of Rohan, which customer ID is C005. So our repeating customer are Rahul, Priya and Amit. So this thing I want to analyze here in Power BI. So let's learn multiple ways to create this logic. So firstly guys, I'm going to create a separate table where I can see all the list of records who are repeating. And after that guys, we will create a same logic with calculated column and the measure. So firstly guys, you need to go here under this report view and simply click this modeling and go here under this new table, because we guys are creating a separate table of repeated customers. So I am renaming this table name as repeating customers. So what you need to do guys, firstly you need to group the table on the basis of customer ID, or you can say the customer name, and you need to filter out only those records which are greater than 1. So firstly I'll use summarize function and simply fill the parameter of summarize. So the first parameter of summarize is table. So my table name here is orders. So simply write orders table, comma, and now I want to group on the basis of customer ID. So let me simply take customer ID, comma. So if you want to group any other column name, so simply you guys can take that column name here in the group by column name too. So this time guys, I am skipping this parameter and simply jump into this name one parameter where I'll simply put the header of the column, let's say total, comma, and under expression parameter guys, I want to count those customer IDs whose are greater than 1. So this is the logic guys which we need to put it here. If my customer ID is greater than 1, that means they are repeating customer. So under expression parameter guys, I'll simply use calculate. I want to count the rows of customer ID. So I'll simply use count rows which is in the order table whose are greater than 1 and close the bracket and hit enter. So if I go here under this table view guys, so you guys can see this function is getting me only those results in the form of true or false. So if you try to understand this DAX function guys, so it clearly says which means which are greater than 1, it returning true, else false. If I add one more column here guys, let's say customer name and now put it comma. So see guys, I can see the customer IDs as well as the customer name. So Rahul, Priya and Amit are the repeating customers and the C04 and C05 which are Neha and Rohan, they have the unique entry. So that's why it is false. But this table is getting us all the records. We don't want Neha and Rohan here because we are trying to calculate only repeating customer. So what you need to do guys, simply need to wrap this table into filter function. Simply use filter function before this summarize. Filter and bracket start and simply remove this total header because I don't want this column here. I just only want customer ID and customer name whose customer ID orders are greater than 1. Let me simply remove this total from here. So this is my filter table guys and this is my filter expression. So here you can see two commas. So let me remove one more comma here and now let's press enter. So see guys, our DEX query is ready and now we can see only those customers who are repeating. So I hope you guys are clear with this logic. Firstly, you need to grouping the things on the basis of customer ID and the customer name and under filter expression parameter guys, you need to write the filter logic. Our rows are greater than 1. So these are the customers guys who are repeating. So in this way guys, you guys can create this repeating customer table in the large data set. And now let's learn one more logic with calculated column. So let me go here under this orders table and I will apply the same logic. Our customer ID should be greater than 1. So simply you need to go here under this new column. And here guys, I'll create a flag. So let's say my flag name would be repeat underscore customers and simply use if condition over here. So under logical test parameter guys, I'll simply say calculate count rows and under count rows guys, simply take the table name which is orders, comma and under filter expression guys, I will write the same logic. My customer ID should be greater than 1. I want to retain the filter only on this customer ID column. If you guys wants to retain a filter only on a specific column guys, so you guys can simply use all except. You should have good understanding guys about this all except before using this query. All except helps to retain the filter on a specific column. So I want to retain a filter on this customer ID column. So under table parameter guys, I'll simply take order table, comma, and under column name 1 guys, I want to retain filter on this customer ID column. Let me simply take customer ID. And now let me also close this if condition bracket and simply say my customer ID should be greater than 1 and put it comma. And now this logic says go to the order table and count the row and after that guys you need to go here under this customer ID column and simply check how many customer IDs whose are greater than 1. If it is greater than 1, it return 1 guys, else 0 and bracket close and hit enter. So you guys can see it creates a flag. Wherever the customer IDs are repeating guys, it creating 1 else 0. If I select only 1 here, I can see only those customers who are greater than 1 customer ID. So Rahul, Priya and Amit are those customers whose customer ID is greater than 1. And if I click the 0 guys, I can see only those customers which are unique. That means which are not repeating. So in this way, you can also create a calculated column. And now simply remove this filter and simply go under this report view and this table visual guys I have already selected. And now guys what I'll do, let me select customer ID under this table visual as well as let me also select customer name. So this time you guys can see all the list of customer but I want to fetch only those customers who are repeating. So what I'll do guys, I'll simply select this calculated column and use this filter pane which is filter on this visual and simply go here under this show item when the value is and simply select if my value is 1. Here 1 means repeating customer and click apply filter. So see guys, these are the customers who are repeating. So in this way guys, you can also display repeating customer here under this Power BI report. And now let's apply the same calculation with measure. So this is guys little bit tricky, but the logic is same. We need to fetch only those customers whose are greater than 1. So now let me remove this filter from here. So this time I can see all the customer name. And now let's create a same calculation with measure. This time I'll go under this 3 dot and click on this new measure. And my measure name would be, let's say, repeat customer underscore measure. This is my measure name. Firstly, I'll start with the same logic, which is calculate. So under expression parameter, guys, you don't need to take count rows because it will count all the rows. So firstly, we need to find distinct count, that how many distinct customer we have. So simply use distinct count function and simply take the customer ID because we want to find unique customer here under this customer ID, comma, and under filter expression parameter, guys, you need to add additional filter function because in the backend, guys, we want to create a virtual table, and out of that virtual table, guys, we want to filter repeated customer. So filter function is a table manipulation function and we want to create a virtual table. That's what it is. We used filter function over here. And now what I will say, under table parameter, go to the customer ID and find unique customer. Either I can use distinct function or values. I am using values function over here and I want to find distinct customer IDs. So this is creating a virtual table in the backend of unique customer ID. And now put it comma, guys, and simply use the same logic. Calculate count of rows on these customers whose are greater than 1. So simply use calculate function, count of rows of order table whose are greater than 1 and bracket close and close this calculate bracket and hit enter. So see, guys, our measure is ready. And now, guys, let's use this measure here under this table visual. So let me select this measure and drop it here. So see, guys, it is getting me only those count whose are greater than 1. So this is the another way, guys, of finding repeating customer. So I hope you guys are clear with all three logics. So for such kind of detailed learning, guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are new to this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon, guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel, which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down, guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button, guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that, guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon, guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers, guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners, guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much, guys, for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.